What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Get into another reaction. I am so excited to be getting back into Jujutsu Kaisen. We got a good amount of episodes to watch, man. We only watched the first one before I left for vacation, so we getting into episodes 2, 3, and 4. And 4. 4 came out yesterday, Thursday, so very excited to get into these episodes. The first episode was a blast. Finally getting back into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's been, shit, I don't know how long now. It's been a good couple years, I think. I don't know exactly when the first season finished airing, but I know it's been a while, and it's been a lot of anticipation for the second season to actually start up and get going. So the first episode was a blast to actually get back into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, and very quickly realizing that we're getting into a sort of prequel of the show, at least it seems for the time being. If I had to guess, since this season, as far as I know, is going to be 24 episodes, 2 cores. If I had to guess, this first core, the first 13-ish episodes, is going to be in this sort of past setting with Gojo, Geto, and these other individuals that we know most of, and kind of see how things ended up the way that they did, or the way that they are now. And also just get more of a backstory on the world in general and these characters and their lives. So I've been enjoying it thus far throughout the first episode, just getting back into the vibe of it. And I mean, Gojo is just a fucking such an eccentric, you know, character itself, and he's amazing. And so it's just been so nice throughout that first episode. When I was watching it, I was like, man, dude, Juju is finally back, man. Like, this is lit, dude. So without further ado, I'm very excited to get in the episode. We're getting into episode 2. If you guys enjoy the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe for new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Season 2, episode 2, JJK. That's right. Okay, I forgot to mention what we went through the first episode, because it was hard to kind of remember, but they got this mission to save this girl, as far as I know, and they were stopping this group that was attacking them. Yo. Yeah, they took care of him like it was nothing. That's what I love about this too, is Geto and Gojo know they are the shit. Like, they know they are fucking insanely powerful. He takes a selfie of him defeated. So it led to that organization's collapse. See, they handled it like it was like nothing. They handled it like it was nothing. This classical music. What's going on here? This fucking guy, Dio. Just by the voice actor alone, you already heard me say it. This guy is gonna be a fucking problem. Sorcerer killer. Oh, so he knows Megumi. Damn, yeah, nah, this guy's a fucking problem, bro. Obviously, he asked how he's doing because he does know him, but this motherfucker just acted like, who the fuck is that? I don't know Megumi. I mean, his character is amazing already. Like, just like the voice actor's playing him so well, but I don't think that was genuine. I'm pretty sure he was just like, who the fuck is that? Never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? But he knows him, so I wonder how they're connected. Or else that guy wouldn't have asked how he was doing. You have no explanation skills. Whoo, yoy. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Yeah, okay. Bangs guy. She's petting the curse. All right then, go off to school. Yeah, so it's a lot to give up, you know what I'm saying? She's got to enjoy her last moments before she actually assimilates with Tengen. Respectable. Respectable. Especially if these two motherfuckers are their bodyguards. I think she'd be alright, you know what I'm saying? So he had cursed spirits around her just to like keep an eye on her. 2 of them were taken out, so 250,000? Dead or alive, she has a bounty on her head. So maybe that's the Dio guy is in charge of that bounty, if I had to guess, or in charge with taking the girl out. It's dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? $30 million. So the 30 million was just the deposit to get the job started, but so that 250, that's 250 mil. The 6 eyes and the limitless technique. Need bet number 3. Oh, so they're leaving the bounty up for bait. He's the real one. He's the smart one. He's the one that's actually tasked with taking care of this shit. This motherfucker just stared him down and said, "Do something if you really think you about to do something. I'm here." Bro, this motherfucker is a problem. Just walked over his shit. Oh, so they're the ones that put up the bounty. This is all a distraction to wear them down.
What?
Oh, this shit is so well done, dude. I fucking love Mappa. You seem awfully confident. Yeah, you're done, buddy. Sorry. What the fuck? Yo, he getting rocked. Oh my god. My life flashed before. Holy shit. He's like, don't mind if I do. Look, he's posing and shit. Yo, look at this cold ass motherfucker. Yo, leave some for the rest of us, Gojo. Goddamn. True, true. The fuck? Bro, the look in her eyes. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, she got a good set of bodyguards around here, bruh. Oh, so wait, hold on. Wait, the 30 million bounty is a fake bounty. It's gotta be. Because the guy that's working with the Dio dude was looking at the computer and it said 250 mil. So that's like that's the real higher up shit for capturing this girl. This guy is cold as fuck. I love Gojo, bro. Oh my god. Who doesn't love this guy? Oh my god. Single imaginary apple. Bro, that explanation was very detailed and I understood maybe like a little bit of it. Like, bro, and that's what's crazy about this. We're actually getting an explanation on what he's capable of and his technique. Like, what the fuck? Bro, this guy is insane, dude. This is crazy. This show is so good. This is only the second episode. God damn. This show just hooks you, bro. Like, I'm hooked. I want more. I want everything. Bro, and the soundtrack along with, dude, nah, this guy is insane. That's her seeing what he's really capable of for the first time. He's like, yo, this guy's fucking crazy. Yes, he is. What? How the fuck? Oh my god, and ends there. Well, good thing I got 2 more episodes to watch, because damn. That shit was wild, bro. Only the second episode. Only the second. Like, bro, what? Damn, dude. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I mean, fuck, bro. First episode gets you back into the vibes of things, you know what I'm saying? Quickly realize that we're in this kind of prequel area of the show, going back into the past, learning about more of the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, but also mainly focused on Gojo, Geto, all these characters that we're kind of familiar with in the present time, but don't really know their origin or how they really started and whatnot. So that was nice. And then this episode, we very quickly get into like what's going on in this current mission that they're on, what they're trying to accomplish, or you know what they're doing in general, and what is really happening around that scenario. So in the first episode, this is where they got this mission to protect this girl who is this vessel who is supposed to assimilate with Tengen-sama, who is, I'm assuming, I don't know if it's the president of the current Jujutsu High, or if it really is just, you know, someone that is needed in Jujutsu High all the time because of how much is needed to protect that school, you know what I'm saying? Like just kind of like a realm of defense, because from what they said, like Tengen-sama like basically upholds a bunch of barriers and is constantly using that energy to uphold those barriers and all kinds of other things to detect things, and you know, it does a lot in terms of their security. So obviously it's very important. So this is why they have been tasked to escort this girl and protect this girl, because obviously other people are trying to take this girl out because they're aware of this information and whatnot. So she's very important, and this is what they're tasked with to do, is to protect her and get her to Jujutsu High safely to be able to assimilate with Tengen-sama. That's pretty much the gist of what we got onto in episode 1, and in this episode we get more of an idea of like what this girl's personality is even like, you know, how they end up meeting each other and getting acquainted with each other. And you know, we get pretty much right where we left off, where they, you know, at the end of episode 1, where they took out these 2 members of Q, and the one member that was fighting Gojo was apparently like their, you know, most strong member or whatever you will, very respected and the strongest apparently among them. And so this motherfucker Gojo took a selfie and sent it to Geto like, oh, is this your guy you talking about? Like, yeah, nah, he got packed up, dog. Man's literally took a selfie with him defeated. Like, bro, that shit geeks. But anyways, that pretty much, and then it very quickly showed like, okay, yeah, the group Q pretty much dissolved from that. So very quickly they just took care of business, you know what I'm saying? Like Gojo and Geto know that they are the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this duo is crazy. So it's insane to think about that Geto is not a part of this like group or these people anymore. Like he's on the other side now. Like he's an enemy in the present timeline, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested in how that all divulges and how we get to that point where he ends up deciding to switch sides, because it seems like he got along with everybody very well, and he was just like everybody else, like a very eccentric person, not as much as Gojo, but you know what I'm saying, like they all bounce off of each other very well. They're all friends, they're all very close. So it's very interesting to see that he is not like that anymore, or at least with those people, because he's on the other side of things. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to end up playing out, and how we learn more about him and how he ended up in the position that he's in now in the present timeline. So that's interesting in itself. But then we pretty much see like how what they're tasked to do with this girl. And you know, at first they were going to head to Jujutsu High right away, but she wanted to go to school. And then he calls, you know, his sensei, which is the current president, or principal, whatever. He basically says, yeah, just do what she wants, you know what I'm saying? Because and then they start to think about it like, yeah, she doesn't have much time left. Like she's got to, you know, she should be able to spend time the way that she wants to spend time with the people that she wants to spend it with as much as possible, because she's about to be assimilated. And that basically means, you know, like she's not going to be able to live the life that she wants to live any longer. So it's nice that Geto realized that, and then they try to respect that as much as possible. But then again, she has a bounty on her fucking head. And this is where we learn a little bit more about also what's his face. I don't even know his name yet. At least not that I've realized. I don't know if they've mentioned it yet, or if I just, you know, it's too early that I have yet to pay attention. But basically Dio, that's what I keep on calling him, because he has the same voice actor as Dio. And as soon as I noticed that voice actor, I was like, yeah, nah, this guy's gonna be a fucking problem. This guy is gonna be a fucking problem, and I fucking know it. And of course, it seems like he's on the opposite ends of things, because this guy, Dio, that I'm calling him for now, we're just calling him that for now until I learn his name. Actually, I think I know his name. Isn't his name like Togi or something? I want to say Togi. But anyways, that guy, and then the guy that he's working with, who seems, you know, he's always in a suit and he's like in office buildings and shit. It seems that he's like more of like a business person, or maybe a lawyer or some sort of person that just, you know, gets all this shit started in the first place. He seems more, Togi, these two individuals started this bounty on her head to get a bunch of, you know, sorcerers or people that are looking to make a quick, good amount of money onto their backs, so it wears them down. Because that's what Togi or Dio, whatever, has been saying this whole time. He's like, I need to wear this guy down. Like he's aware of how capable and strong Gojo is. So he's like, yeah, no, I gotta wear that. Like he's approaching this like how he should, and he's confident and he knows what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's very clear that this guy indeed is a fucking problem, and he knows what he's doing. So that's interesting in itself throughout the episode, is seeing how this is kind of played out. And they're not giving it to us like right out, you know what I'm saying? We're already in the midst of their conversations of how they're doing things and whatnot. Like it's not like a clear and cut explanation like at the start of things, like this is how it's gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like we're kind of getting it as we go, as they talk on the phone and have conversations, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this 30 million bounty is put up for a distraction to wear them down. Whereas there's a real bounty, it seems, because we saw a little clip. Didn't even show us much. It just saw us that first 250 in a comma on the computer screen. And it was that guy in a suit that is working with Togi or Dio, whatever. And it showed that 250 in a comma, and he's kind of fucking around with the computer, and it shows a picture of her, and it says dead or alive. So there's an actual bounty that people aren't even aware of. So it's got to be really, you know, like low in the underground, or, you know, high up in security, however you want to look at it, that some people don't even know about this bounty. And it seems that if 30 million is a distraction, and that 250, I thought it was 250,000. That's got to be 250 mil, bro. So this is a good amount of fucking money for this girl. And this is where we see like how these two are working together, and how they put up this 30 million bounty distraction, and how they're kind of conversing on, you know, waiting when the right moment is to strike or whatever. And we kind of get even more of a, I guess, just look into this guy Togi's personality. The guy in the suit called him out and asked him, oh yeah, how's Megumi doing? And so we know that motherfucker, you know, he's in the present timeline. He's one of, you know, Itadori's friends, and, you know, one of our main characters that is like our generation that we started in the first season in the present timeline, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Fushigoro, I think his name is, like his last name or whatever. So yeah, apparently he knows him, but he was like, huh? Who the fuck is that? Like, and it seemed like, I mean, his personality, like how he's confident in himself, like it seemed like he genuinely meant that, like, who is that? But obviously he does know who that is, or else the guy wouldn't have asked him how he was doing. So apparently he knows him. I wonder how they're related, or how they're even, you know, acquainted with each other, or maybe they're not acquainted, and, you know, this guy Togi, apparently he knows him. So that, I mean, he's got to, or else the guy wouldn't have asked him how he was doing it. It's got to be that. But he you know, pretended to be oblivious, and he was like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And I guess that maybe is like a disrespect, like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, that guy isn't even on my radar. Like, like, or like even maybe a thing where that dude's dead to me. Like, what are you talking? I don't know who that is. Who knows? But that is very interesting information. And then we also, you know, still get, you know, a couple conversations with him, or that scene with him in that when he was by himself and talking to the guy on the phone, and he like kind of bumped into a guy, or some guy bumped into him. Either way, you know what I'm saying, spilled his ramen, broke the bowl, all that shit. And he's still on the phone, and this guy's like, you know, he's at first he's kind of just like stunned, and then he's like, wait, hold up, like he's about to do something, you know what I'm saying? Like he's about to like fucking like, you know, make him apologize or this and that, you know what I'm saying? And he turns around right away, fucking kneels down, and just looks him in the fucking eye with like no emotion. And then he just gets up and turns around. And you could tell like that actually instilled fear in that guy. Like that guy knew not to, like he was like, hold up, maybe I shouldn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that was enough to back that guy the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude, this guy Togi, I think that's his name, or Dio, what I've been calling him, Dio, bro. Like, nah, this guy is a problem, and I have no idea what to expect from him whenever he actually like gets involved or whatever. But the anticipation is going crazy. So that's fucking lit. And then obviously, you know, because of the 30 million bounty distraction, we get in some scuffles at her school, and Gojo and Geto have to come and save her, blah, 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 blah. And then they have that funny ass scene where Gojo comes into the room that they're in with the girl, Amanai, or whatever her name is. And it's all of her, you know, classmates, all girls, and then the teacher as well, and they all are swooning over him. I mean, god damn, Gojo fucking chick magnet, dude. They went crazy. And he starts posing and shit. Like, this motherfucker, yo, he's just so charismatic, and like he's funny as shit. And then the teacher's funny as shit. She's trying to calm all the girls down, like, this is inappropriate, like, you know, trying to uphold like her teacher status and like in front of the kids and shit, or the students. And then she very quickly like, here's my number, you know what I'm saying? She still shot her shot, bro. Like, that's funny as shit. But yeah, it was funny as hell. That was a funny scene. And then so they successfully save her, and they're like, all right, we're going to Jujutsu High now. So they're actually starting the escort, and that's where, you know, Gojo finally mentions, like, you wouldn't want your friends, you wouldn't want to get your friends mixed up in this, right? I mean, they've already attacked the school once, like nobody was injured or hurt, thankfully. So yeah, let's get the move on, get back to Jujutsu High, you know what I'm saying, where we're supposed to take you. And so she starts to follow along, and well, not really, but he's carrying her ass. And Geto and the maid lady that is close to Amanai took out the first clone, I guess, of this bag dude, because that the bag dude noticed like the target, and Gojo running away. And then that's when the maid lady, you know, starts fighting him first, and then Geto helps out and they pin him down, and then boom, the clone disperses, right? And then it's like, okay, let's go meet up with them, I guess, I think after that. But like, then all of a sudden towards the end of the episode, like literally the cliffhanger, it's like, oh shit, she's been captured. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? That's interesting. So I guess we're gonna catch up with that next episode, obviously. But before we got to the end of the episode, we saw what Gojo was really capable of, and he goes actually for the first time in an in-depth explanation of his skill and his curse technique and what he is able to do. And the explanation was actually like almost too detailed. Like, it was very detailed to where it's like, okay, thank you, I'm finally getting this information, but you're hardly even able to comprehend it because it's so in depth. Like, it is so in depth that it's his personal technique and thing, where he's the only one that really understands it because he's lived with it his whole life. So yeah, he explained it, but the explanation is still vague because you yourself are not able to use that technique. Same with the audience. It's like, okay, like, that explanation was detailed enough to where I didn't understand a fucking thing. All I know is you're like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand much of it, but basically he's fucking like that, bro. Like, his technique like is very, very in depth, where he has like these 6 eyes, and it has to do with, like, he said like some sort of shit about like a negative something number. Like, bro, like, dude, the shit is great. Like, the explanation was crazy in depth, and it just goes to show that shit is it's that detailed. Like, it's that complicated, and it takes a lot for him to be able to control that. And I'm sure it exhausts him, and that just goes to show how strong and how much endurance it takes to, I guess, get that under your control and do it sort of effortlessly. At least it looks like effortlessly for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy Gojo really is fucking gifted. So that shit was crazy, and then you see him actually put it into action as he takes the clone dude out with the bag on his head. And I mean, the spectacle of it all is just amazing. Like, seeing it on the screen, like, I fucking love Mappa, bro. Like, they need to give this studio a goddamn break, the animators, like, please. But they just keep throwing out fucking gas after gas, and they keep on taking on these projects, and you better damn well appreciate these motherfuckers, bro, because like I said, bro, they work their asses off, dude. That shit was crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much where he was about to use his reverse curse technique, the red. As we know, I think he has, because we've seen him in the first season, that crazy purple attack. He combined kind of like red and blue. So he's not even able to use red yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this goes to show, like, he still has so much more room to grow and be able to, who knows what else he does to be able to get to the level that he's at now in the present. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes to show that we really are in the past right now, where he was about to use his reversed red curse technique, and He said he failed. He genuinely thought like, damn, I thought I was gonna be able to do it that time. So I think at first I thought he was just joking, like, oh, I failed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of like, you know, he's eccentric as fucking, keeps people on their toes. So I thought maybe it was that at first, but I think he genuinely like just couldn't do it. And he's like, damn, I thought I was really gonna be able to do it that time, but he didn't. So yeah, that just goes to show how fucking crazy Gojo is. And that's just Gojo, bro. We got Geto too. Like that duo right there is fucking nasty, dude. Like, damn. And then, you know, Amanai, like, witnessing all that, she was like, is this guy fucking for real? Like, no, like, I get it, girl. I get it. Because this guy, yeah, nah. If I saw that firsthand, I mean, I'm seeing it on the screen and I'm still like, damn, like, this guy is like that, bro. Like, nah, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm so glad you were back, bro. I'm so glad. Damn, this shit is gas. But yeah, another amazing episode. Episode 2 was a success. I'm going to get into the next one, episode 3. And I'm debating... You're gonna find out for yourself if I actually do this or not, but I might do 3 and 4 in one video, just to kind of fucking, you know, get it over with, because I've been watching shit all day, or not all day, but like for like the past 4 hours with these reactions. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but we might do 3 and 4 in one video, but we'll just have to wait and see until I make my actual decision in a couple minutes. So that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If y'all did, please like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.